Hey guys, it's Mackenzie. Welcome back to my channel. So today we have a ship with me video. Today is Wednesday, August 30th, and this is going to show my sales for the week, Monday, Tuesday, and then earlier today, Wednesday. I have had a really good sales week so far, which is very exciting. Monday, I had a $292 sales day. Yesterday, I had a $559 sales day. Today, I think I'm only at like $65, so it does kind of ebb and flow, which is very true to reselling, but I am overall very happy with how things have been going this week. I do have 31 items to ship out. We are right at $1,000 in sales. I think it was 990, but I am rounding up. And so my average sales price for everything that you'll see that sold was $32, which is phenomenal. That is a great average sales price. I do shoot for $28 across the board as my average sales price, but I did have some items in this haul that commanded a higher price. I'm excited to go through the brands and styles with you all and discuss why they did. So let's go ahead and get into it. I have my afternoon coffee here, so don't mind that. So our first sale for today is this vintage vest. I picked this up from the bins mainly because I knew that I could add in a ton of keywords like cottagecore, grannycore, boho, prairie, that kind of thing. And also 90s Y2K. The vintage brand is Erica. I think this is from the 90s, actually. And it sold, I would say, relatively quickly. I have had it for about a month now. I listed it at $30, and I was offered $25, which I accepted. That made my earnings $20. I paid right around $2 for it at the Goodwill outlet, and so my profit was $18 on this vest. It really was good quality. The embroidery was really well done. I don't know if this was handmade or what, but a really nice high quality vintage piece that was very trendy and applicable to a lot of different style categories. Okay, next up we have a pair of shoes, more specifically a pair of knee-high suede boots. These do have a flaw. They are missing one tassel in back, so both boots have a lace-up in back, and there is one tassel missing, which obviously I disclosed in the listing. I didn't see it at the Goodwill outlet when I purchased them. I probably would have left them behind if I had seen it, but I still did make a net profit of $18 on these, so I am happy that I grabbed them. I listed them at $35. If they had been flawless, I probably would have listed closer to $50. The brand is Muse and Cloud, M-U-S-S-E and Cloud. So yeah, I listed at $35. I was offered $29 after 2 or 3 weeks of being listed, which I accepted. My earnings were $23.20, and I did pay up a little bit at around $5 because they do have some weight to them, so my profit was $18. So yeah, that just goes to show you, if you were shopping and you get home and discover something has a flaw, you know, don't let it discourage you too much. Just go ahead, take some quick pictures, get it listed, recoup your investment and make a small profit, and move on. You don't want that kind of thing to bog you down or, you know, get your spirits down or anything like that. Okay, next we have a pair of Chico's white Bermuda shorts. I'm telling you guys, Chico's, the brand, has been on fire for me. Every ship with me video I do, I feel like I have at least 5 or 6 Chico's pieces, and this one is no exception. So yeah, we have a pair of white colored Bermuda shorts in a size 2.5, which I want to say, I forget what numerical size that was equivalent to. But yeah, basically anything, any category in Chico stuff I've been experimenting with and picking up. Shorts, tops, tank tops, blouses, pants, trousers, and it all has been selling. So I think it's just a very popular brand. People know that it's high quality. It does have a good style to it. And yeah, I listed these at 30. I was offered 25 within, I would say, about a week and a half of being listed, which I accepted. My earnings were 20, and my profit came out to $18 on these shorts. I'm so excited to get any and all shorts that I currently own listed and out the door before summertime comes to a close. Okay, next up, this I grabbed based on style, condition, and size. The brand is Democracy. It's a size 2X, and it has this really fun print, cut, details, and tassel trim to it. So yeah, a lot going for this. It also has an embroidered stripe down the front. This is really cute. I would pick this brand up again, Democracy. I know a lot of people have talked about how the jeans sell from this brand well, Democracy. And so yeah, I don't think I've ever sold, I think this is my first piece I've ever sold from the brand. And honestly, it did really well. I've only had this for about a week now. I listed it at 30 and I was offered 25, which I accepted. My earnings were 20 and my profit was 19. Very lightweight, a binge grab. Alrighty, next up, this was something that I was pretty much 100% certain would sell quickly, and it did. It sold within just a couple days of being listed for several reasons as to why I was sure. First off, it's Soft Surroundings, which, similar to Chico's, a brand that just has a lot of weight behind it. People know it, they love it, it's high quality. The styles are usually really cute. It's a size extra large. Larger sizes do better. This is one of my fastest and most in highest demand, I guess you'd say, cuts, being an open front kimono lightweight cardigan piece. It was in great shape. It has a boho tie-dye print to it. The seasonality is good. This is great for current weather as well as transitional weather. So yeah, basically everything to this piece was marketable. I listed this at 35, and within just a day or two of being listed, I got a $30 offer, which I did counter to 33, mainly because I knew that this would sell for full price if I held out. But I went ahead and countered at 33. That was accepted, making my earnings $26.40 and my profit right at $25 for this piece. Sincerely Jules. This is so cute, and this was another great, very fast sale within about a day of being listed. I do pick up this brand, Sincerely Jules, if it has a lot going for it. It is kind of a bread and butter brand at this point. This I got because of the cut. People love the slouchy turtleneck kind of cut. That is going to be very popular this fall and winter time, just because it's a classic timeless cut that people really like. The colors were very bold, vibrant, boho kind of vibe. It was a good quality, being a wool blend. And Sincerely Jules is a brand that does have some popularity to it, or like recognition, I guess you'd say. It is a brand that was created by an Instagram blogger. Her name is Julie, I want to say. The brand has been discontinued though, I'm almost positive. But yeah, a lot of people follow her on Instagram and they did really like the pieces. I'm going to put this in an envelope actually. So I listed this sweater at $38 and I got a $33 offer, which I went ahead and took. My earnings were $26.40 and my profit was $25. This was another Goodwill outlet find. So that was a size extra small. If that had been a larger size, like maybe large, extra large, I probably would have held out for closer to that $40 mark on that. Okay, moving on, we have a Madewell long line cardigan. This is called the Kent cardigan, and it is one of Madewell's most popular pieces that they sell. So if you're unfamiliar, Madewell has certain styles of shirts and cardigans that do better than others, and a lot of people know the style names and search them out. This is one of them, the Kent cardigan. There's also the Central shirt, and they also have a specific fabric called Coziest Yarn, which this Kent cardigan is made of. It's a merino wool alpaca blend, and you do want to add Coziest Yarn as keywords in both your title and description if you're selling anything that is in that fabric makeup, because people do search it out. It's incredibly soft. It feels like cashmere, but I would say it's a little bit more durable just because cashmere can be kind of fragile. It gets small holes. It shows wear really easily. It pills very easily. So yeah, this has the softness, but it's a little bit more practical, I would say. So I listed this at $40, and I maybe should have used a box on this. Yeah, I'm going to switch this to a box. Let me just grab this guy. Switch our label over. And I am going to put a piece of tape on top of that just to make sure it stays down. Okay, so I listed this at $40, and within, I'd say 3 days, I received a $30 offer, which I accepted, making my earnings $24 and my profit $22. So yeah, you want to make sure that you are always Googling that style number that is on the interior tag. You can find it where the materials tag is at the bottom hem. There is a style number. You just type into Google Madewell style and then that number, and the exact piece will pop up. I personally copy and paste Madewell's, the manufacturer's title and description of the piece, and then I do tend to add in extra keywords. Like for that cardigan, I probably would have added in minimalist, contemporary, capsule wardrobe, boho, long line, soft, cozy, loungewear, that kind of thing. Okay, moving on, we have a 3-piece bundle. First off is this J. Jill New with Tags cardigan. So similar to the soft surroundings tie-dye kimono I mentioned earlier, this piece is another example of something where every aspect to it is marketable. So cardigans are one of my best-selling categories. This is a neutral sage green color. It's long line. People like their coverage. J. Jill is a reputable brand, size extra large, which is great, and it's higher quality, being a linen blend. So when I found this in the bins, I basically just saw dollar signs, very reliable dollar signs, which is my favorite thing to envision when I am outsourcing. So yeah, that's our first piece. This sold the day it was listed. Second piece is this Chico's size 3, which is an extra large long line button down tunic top with this, it's like sand and water kind of ombre print to it. I am shocked that I have had this for, I would say, about 6 months now. It has that boho print, the longer length, mother pearl buttons, and it is 100% linen in an extra large. So yeah, I have absolutely no idea why this piece sat for a while. It's just kind of an outlier kind of thing, very unexpected, but it has sold now. Just took the right buyer to come along. Third piece is shocking, Chico's, 100% linen, neutral tan base with a cream contrast trim. This is gorgeous. It definitely has a little bit of weight to it, but the style and quality are just so good on this piece. I picked this up at the bins and I saw that it was 100% linen, so I immediately knew I was going to buy it regardless of brand. The brand tag had been cut out, but I did Google search the RN number and it did come back with Chico's, so that was even more of a reason for me to get it. And this sold, I want to say same day as well. When the three of these were added together, the bundle price came out to $104, and I was offered $94, which I went ahead and took, mainly because I have had that Chico's blouse for several months now, and so I was ready to move it out, reinvest that into some faster moving inventory, keep the ball rolling kind of thing. So my earnings were $75.20. I paid $7 for everything, and my profit was $68 on this bundle. I am going to very quickly weigh this because, like I said, that cardigan kimono piece was kind of heavy, but I don't think this is over 5 pounds. Yeah, 3 pounds. We're fine. Oh, I should probably put the label on it. Okay, double check. Yes. Okay, moving on. We have a dress by the brand Haley and Company. I did not buy this for the brand. I bought it for the style, size, condition kind of thing. It was a slower day at the bins, and when that happens, I basically just kind of reroute to looking for different criteria, I guess you'd say. Like I said, I start looking for things that have nothing to do with the brand. Basically, like styles. This is very boho. This is good for summertime because it is lightweight and has a beachy print, but it does have a long sleeve, and so you could wear this going into fall time when it gets a little bit chillier. It also has a fun boho cut to it with the tiered skirt portion. It's fully lined, and when you are picking up lower to mid-tier boutique kind of brands, having a lining there is an added, makes it a little bit higher quality. It's not sheer. You don't have to wear your own lining or worry about, your undergarment showing kind of thing. So yeah, I basically just liked a lot of things to this dress. If it had not been a 1X, I probably would have left it behind. That was a huge factor in me getting this. I listed it at $28. Someone offered me $23 about 2 weeks after being listed, which I accepted, making my earnings $18.40 and my profit $16.40. Okay, moving on, we have a 3-piece bundle. Let's see, I think I'm going to wrap this one separate so that it does not get any extra lint on it because I've already lint rolled it several times. So this is a J. Crew rolled neck sweater. And this is actually also in that coziest yarn fabric that I was mentioning earlier that's sold through Madewell. J. Crew and Madewell are owned by the same companies. This is from the end of 2022, so last year, which is great. And yeah, it is a merino wool alpaca blend. Incredibly soft, size extra small. So yeah, this is an excellent, high quality, recent closet staple sweater here. I want to say this retailed for around $100, maybe just over $100. And I will put the tag for the sweater on the screen now. I didn't recognize it when I found it. I'm thinking maybe it's a newer tag or an older tag that they're bringing back. I'm not sure. Okay, next we have more J. Crew. This is J. Crew Factory. It's a cherry yellow eyelet button-down blouse top. I thought this may have sat for a little bit because these kind of more plain J. Crew tops tend to do that. But I did still want to get it because this is from spring of 2022. And it does have the fun boho floral eyelet design to it. Okay, third and last piece is New Tags Madewell square neck gauzy cotton blouse. This retailed at $88. It's a size small, really pretty feminine piece here. Let's see if this is also newer. Yeah, this is from holiday 2021. So all items within the last couple years. I have found that for some reason the bins, the Goodwill outlets, I keep seeing newer pieces. I think people are like buying stuff retail, trying it on, and then just donating it instead of returning it for whatever reason. And I mean, as wasteful as that is, I'm not complaining. I think that's why resellers have a very important job, because we kind of step in and reroute those items that are new or unworn from the landfill to consumers, kind of thing. So yeah, we're basically like recycling items that have a ton of life left in them. And you know, I find a lot of my items in older bins that are going back to the back. No one wanted the pieces. They are either, like I said, going to landfills, being shipped overseas, some going in the trash, basically just being discarded and taking up space. So anytime I can reroute stuff, it does make me very happy, and obviously it pays my bills, so I can't complain about that either. So the bundle price for these three was $97, and I was offered $83, which I accepted, making my earnings $66.40. I paid $5 for all three pieces, and so my profit came out to $61.40 on that bundle. Now, oh, this was a very exciting sale. Very exciting bins find and sale. I remember the moment I found this, I could not believe my eyes. Actually, this was in an older bin. They were about to roll it back to the back. No one had picked up this blazer. Can you imagine this just going off to a landfill? It's a new with tags LK Bennett velvet blazer. New with tags in a size 12, retailed at $535. So this is such a beautiful example. It makes me want to cry thinking about this beautiful piece just taking up space somewhere that it shouldn't be. I'm honestly ecstatic to find this a new home. I hope the buyer loves it. It is gorgeous. It's so high quality. I listed this at $125. I would say I have had this blazer for possibly 2.5 months now before being offered $95, which I accepted. My earnings were $76. I paid about $3 for it because it does have some weight to it. And so my profit was $73. I honestly think this is such a win-win because, like I said, the retail was over $500. It is brand new. And, you know, the buyer paid right around $100. So you can't beat that. My profit was great. Their savings were great. And again, an item was saved from taking up space in a landfill or wherever, which honestly just makes me really happy. I do love my job. It is incredibly satisfying. It's incredibly hard work. I'm constantly busy, but I love it. I love the work that I do. And yeah, I love you guys, my audience. You guys really keep me going with your comments and support. And yeah, I feel very grateful. Next up, we have more Chicos. This is a size 2, which is equivalent to a size 12-14. This is a really nice piece, definitely a kind of closet staple piece. It's just plain black, so neutral color. You could wear really any kind of shoe with this, but the thing that I like most about this dress is the material. It's a rayon spandex blend, so it's really soft and stretchy. It's also kind of a thicker material, so it is flattering. And the cut is also flattering. It has like a defined waist and pleating detail. So yeah, again, I hope the buyer really likes this. It's high quality. I actually forgot to add the brand in the title of this dress. I forgot to put Chicos. And so it did sit for about a month now, and I'm almost positive that's why. The title says like, I forget, like soft, stretchy, black dress with more keywords in there, but there was no Chicos in the title. So I'm pretty sure that's why it sat for a little bit. I had this listed at $35. Someone offered me $23 and I didn't see the offer right away. And so Poshmark has this feature where, okay, so say 5 people liked this dress. When one person sent me that $23 offer, Poshmark sent out a notification to all of the other likers, all of the 4 other likers, saying, hey, someone just sent an offer out on this dress. If you want it, make your offer now. And so that caused someone else to offer me $30. So the next time that I checked my phone, I had both a $23 offer and $30 offer for this dress. Obviously, I went with the 31, and so my earnings were 24, and my profit was 22. So it can be advantageous for you guys to, if it's a really hot item that you have listed, to wait a little bit if you get an offer, because that notification urging other buyers to make offers will go through, and you know, you might want to see if anyone else wants to make a higher offer. I typically don't wait. If it's a good offer, I usually just kind of accept it immediately, but I'm pretty impatient with that kind of thing. I think it would benefit me to wait a little bit. Maybe I should try that out. Maybe I should have a rule where I wait an hour to accept offers, because those new features on Poshmark are really, really helpful. It encourages like competition within buyers, and you know, that is a good thing for sellers, I would say. Okay, next up we have another closet staple piece. This is Nua Tags from the brand Uniqlo. 3D knit, 100% cotton sweater in a size medium. If this had not been Nua Tags, I probably would have left it just because it is so basic. But with the combination of everything, I did want to get it. It is a really nice cut. It looks really like contemporary, minimalist. I like the sleeves on it. It's kind of a subtle balloon sleeve. And Uniqlo is a brand that people are, like, I think a lot of people have this as one of their go-to brands for basics, like t-shirts, cardigans, sweaters, that kind of thing. And it's relatively expensive. This sweater retailed for around $40, I want to say, $30 or $40. So I listed at 28. I was offered 20, I believe the same day I listed it, which I did counter to 22, and that was accepted, making my earnings $17.60 and my profit $15.60 on this sweater. Alrighty, we are just moving along. Okay, so this was something else that I picked up on a slow day at the bins, and the things that made me want to get this. So basically, the whole Renaissance, witchy, gothic kind of vibe, Hot Topic-esque, is a category that sells very well, and I knew that I could add a ton of those keywords into this piece. Basically, when I'm out shopping now and I find something, there's like 3 things that just immediately flash in my mind. Keywords, the market value, like my guess of the market value, and also how long I think that it will sell for, or sorry, how long it will take it to sell. So like for this, when I found it, like I said, all those keywords immediately just kind of flashed through my mind. And I thought to myself, probably take about a month, and it'll probably sell for around $25. I think this sold within like 3 weeks. I had it listed at 30. I sent a $27 offer out with discounted shipping, and someone countered that to 20, which I went ahead and accepted because this is a little bit more of a niche kind of piece. Like, this style doesn't appeal to a wide category of people, I would say. So I did want to go ahead and take that. My earnings were 16 and my profit was 15. I have a gorgeous handmade dress here by the brand Yvonne S. This is a definite bolo brand. I had never heard of this when I found this at the bins, but the construction, style, print, just overall vibe of this told me that I should look the brand up. I did, and I saw that it retails for hundreds. I had seen a lot of sold comps on Poshmark for, I want to say, around $200. But there's also quite a few around that $75 to $100 mark. So I just kind of shot in the dark, listed mine at $175. I aimed high, go big or go home kind of thing. And after, I've had this around 8 months. And so when I received a $65 offer yesterday, I did go ahead and accept that. I was ready to move it out. It is a gorgeous piece. My earnings were 52. I did find this at the bins, and so my profit was $50. That is the beauty of shopping at the bins. You have so much wiggle room with what you're able to accept offer wise. You know, if I had paid up for this $20 at regular Goodwill, I would not have that flexibility there. So I am incredibly grateful for the bins as well. This is just such a sappy video. I'm so grateful for everything. But yeah, we have 5 locations here in Houston. We used to have 0 like 3 or 4 years ago. That was a very sad, sad time. Now we have a 4-item bundle. How do I want to do this? I think I'll do these 2 together. Our first piece is this gorgeous frame dress. Look at the sleeves on this. So pretty. You have the tiered body, V-neck. It's a high-low hem, fully lined, size large, excellent condition. This is so pretty. This retailed, I want to say, for like $250. Frame is a very expensive brand. They are best known for their denim, frame denim, but they do have other clothing and it does sell relatively well. This has sat for a little bit, but that's okay. I would say I've had this 2, possibly 3 months now. Second piece is this Free People dress. Very boho, very true to Free People. It has a floral print with a metallic thread throughout. I'm gonna have to unbutton it. It's lined, it's so pretty. I am sure I added, again, a ton of keywords into this. Peasant, boho, prairie, cottagecore even. And when I ran comps on this dress, there were several sold, but only a few available. And I love seeing that when I am researching Free People pieces, because that's kind of rare. Most all Free People pieces, unless they are newer, tend to be relatively saturated these days on the secondhand market. But every once in a while you'll find a piece like this dress where there aren't a huge amount listed and you can kind of be more competitive with your pricing. Third piece in the bundle is this UMG dress. Again, very boho, floral print, mixed prints, really cute, size medium. And our final item is by the brand Fresh Produce, printed 100% cotton dress. This is a brand that people know and like, Fresh Produce. It's usually made of 100% cotton pieces. I do try to stick to the larger sizes. However, this was in a size small, but it's still sold, so we love that. When the 4 of these were added to a bundle, the bundle price came out to $162. That is with my automatic 15% discount already applied. However, I did go ahead and send the buyer an offer with an additional discount of $135 with discounted shipping. And then she countered me back at $120. So I did go ahead and accept that because I haven't had much action on this Fresh Produce dress. I have had the frame dress. Actually, I've had everything for a month, 2 months kind of thing, which is longer than I like to have stuff. So I was happy to move these out. I took that and ran with it. My earnings were $96. I paid about $8 for everything. And so my profit was $88 for this bundle. Add our label here. We have this 100% linen button-down jacket by the brand For Cynthia in a size medium. You guys know I absolutely love this mustard color. I thought the cut to this was really nice, very lagan look, beachy, earthy, boho. Also minimalist, contemporary, just a great style to it. And with it being 100% linen, great quality. I've mentioned it. If there's one thing that I've talked about, it is how high quality linen is. I know for a fact you guys are probably so sick of hearing it, but it's more expensive to make pieces with. It's natural, it's breathable. And so I had to get this when I saw it at the bins. I listed it at $40. I did think that this would sell pretty quickly, but it did not. I thought it would sell within the month of being listed, but I have had it for 2 to 3 months. And so when I received an offer of $25, I did go ahead and accept that. My earnings were $20 and my profit was $17. I did, when I very first listed this, I did get a $25 offer and I declined it or I countered it thinking that I would be able to get more. And so 2 or 3 months later, when I received the same offer, I did go ahead and accept it. I could have gotten a little bit more for this, but that's just kind of how it goes. Some stuff you make more on, some stuff you make less on, and it all kind of evens out. But I definitely prefer to keep things moving. I feel like I am talking so much. Does it seem like I'm talking a lot? Actually, it's probably the coffee. It's definitely the coffee. Coffee makes me very gabby. I am a gabby girl when I'm caffeinated. We have this very interesting piece. This, again, another Goodwill outlet find. It was just kind of splayed out in the bin. I had no idea what it was when I first saw it. I saw all of these fur pom-poms. Then I realized it was a cape piece and I had to get it. It has a genuine fur collar with these fur pom-poms and a really pretty pastel color palette to the body of it. This is gorgeous. I would love to know. This has absolutely no tags, no identifying information on it whatsoever. It is truly a mystery, but that kind of makes it more fun. I am 100% sure this is real fur. It's like the softest thing ever, and you can kind of see the hide. It's definitely real fur. That's the only thing that I'm sure of about it. So yeah, I am so curious as to where that was originally sold, what brand it is, how much it retailed for. It feels so high quality. I listed that at I'm out of order here. Or where did that label go? Did we lose a label? Oh, there it is. It's on the floor. Rogue label. So I listed that at $75. That was definitely just a shot in the dark list price because, like I said, absolutely no information on this. And I have had it now for a couple months. So when I got a $38 offer, I did accept that. Genuine fur, I've talked about it in the past. I have seen a decline in the demand for genuine fur. There's always going to be an audience that loves real fur, but across the board, I have seen a decline in demand for it. And so, yeah, I did want to accept that $38 offer and get this moved out. My earnings were $30 with 40 cents. I paid around $2 for it. And so my profit came out to $28.40. That is something else that I would be devastated to see go off to a landfill. You know, I 100% will pick up real fur secondhand and find it a new home. That is very eco-friendly kind of thing to do, and you know, it can displace someone that wants to own real fur from buying it retail. They can buy it secondhand, and yeah, again, it's not just sitting in a landfill. It's getting some use after it has already been produced and put out into the world. Okay, I have got to stop gabbing so much. Now I'm just delirious. I'm having a lot of fun using the word gabbing, if you guys can't tell. Okay, now we have a dress by the brand Pink Lily in a size 3XL, midi length. I received this in a mystery inventory box from Courtney, who recently started a YouTube channel, which I'm going to put on the screen now. Go watch her hauls. They are very fun and entertaining. She finds some really good stuff, and she sent me, I want to say like 3 or 4 boxes of mystery inventory. I do have a haul coming up soon that I will be putting on my channel. I'm so behind with all my videos. Guys, I have like, I want to say 13 videos filmed already that have not been edited or uploaded yet, but I am kind of speeding through them. I got really far behind, and now the ball is rolling now. So I'm getting caught up. that was my first step, was to get all my filming caught up with, and I am done now. So things are moving way faster. That's kind of why my office tour has been delayed, because I just have so much before that. But yeah, so that's why if you watch thrift hauls, my ship with me videos are pretty much current, but the thrift hauls are behind. And so in some of my upcoming videos, I talk about Barbiecore, which has kind of passed, the phase has passed with that. And I'm also talking about it being the start of summertime in some of them, I think, which is just not true. So kind of bear with me if some of my thrift hauls seem a little dated. They are. But like I said, I'm catching up. Then I'm going to do my office tour, and then my ultimate goal is to start doing thrift with me's. I know I have teased that for so many months, years now, but I have a GoPro. I'm ready, and my confidence is built up to film in public. I need to just get it done. So yeah, once I get those like 13 videos up, I am going to feel like my life is way more together, and I can experiment with different kinds of content more. Okay, look at me, I'm back to gabbing. Okay, we have another New Tags blazer. This is by the brand Loft and Taylor in a size 12, New Tags. This is called the Modern Plaid Printed Blazer. It's a boyfriend cut, I would say. This is gorgeous. This is another bins find. It does have some weight to it, but it retailed at $140. So it was well worth paying up for a little bit with everything that it has going for it. I listed this at $70. Someone offered me $25, which I just went ahead and declined. I will decline offers if the initial offer makes me think that we are not going to be able to meet at a price that we won't be able to meet at a price, basically, that we both will be happy with, I guess you'd say. So yeah, I went ahead and just declined $25 right off the bat. And then they did come back with $35, which I countered to $55. And that was countered back to $40. And then I countered that to $45. And so that was accepted. My earnings were $36. I probably should have held out for $50 to $60 on this blazer because it is gorgeous. It is new. But you guys know I love a fast sale. I can't help myself. So yeah, my earnings were $36. My profit was my cost on this was $4. And so my profit was $32. Like I said, it does all kind of even out. Sometimes I make more on pieces and sometimes I make less. This feels pretty heavy. I know it's not above 5 pounds, but I'm going to double check that just in case. Yeah, no, 2 pounds. I am losing it. Okay, our last couple items from my women's closet, and then we will move on to men's. This Newer Tag Zara chunky knit vest top with embroidered flowers on it. This is the epitome of granny core, cottage core, that kind of thing. This is so cute. I think this was a blogger's favorite. The style pictures to this were adorable. I kind of made a mistake with this vest. You guys can learn from me. So I had this listed at $40, and someone sent me a $35 offer, which I countered to $38, and they did not accept that. And so I should have matched their last offer back at 35 because my earnings would have been 28. But instead, we went a couple days and my PosherVA sent out a $36 offer with discounted shipping, which that same person who sent me the offer accepted. And so my earnings were $25.82 when they could have been $28. So it's really not a big deal. I basically lost out on $2, but I really could have seen that and not lost out on the $2 kind of thing. And you know, over thousands of sales, the loss of $2 does add up over time. So yeah, you want to be mindful of that. If you have your virtual assistant program set to send out a certain percentage off, you want to make sure that you know you are mindful of offers where you could make more than that. Yeah, I listed at 40. My PosherVA sent out a $36 offer with discount ship. My earnings were $25.82. I paid about $3 for it, and so my profit was around $23. Okay, last piece in our women's closet for today. Very, what's the word? Appropriate. Chico's tie-dye printed boho blouse with tassel details, v-neck. This is so beachy and boho. I love this. It's a size 8-10. This looked brand new. So cute. I listed this at 35, and within the month I was offered 28, which is my target sales price. So I happily accepted that, making my earnings $22.40 and my profit $21. Switching gears now over to my men's closet, our last two sales to pack up today. First is this Brooks Brothers 100% linen blazer jacket. This is gorgeous, size large, tan color jacket. This is brand new. There are several indicators of that. The pockets are still sewn shut. The linen has no wear to it. I mean, this is just so pretty. I did have this listed for over $100. And I got a $28 offer, which I countered to $45. And they did not accept that. They just went silent. So I matched their last offer of $28, which some of you may cringe over because this is such a gorgeous piece. And it probably retailed for like $200 to $300. But I mean, this is just another item that I got out the door at my target sales price. So I went ahead and yeah, sold it at 28. I am kicking myself a little bit for selling it that low. But I mean, what can you do? I did. My earnings were $22.40 and my profit was right around $20 on this jacket. So I hope the buyer loves it. It's gorgeous. This was a steal of a price. And I mean, the season for this jacket is coming to an end. So I hope they get some wear out of it before fall and winter roll around. And yeah, I will move on with my life. I'll take my $20, reinvest it. Next and last piece for today is this Arc'teryx polo. This is a huge bolo brand, Arc'teryx. The pieces that sell best from this brand are their outerwear, jackets, sweaters, that kind of thing. This is just a polo shirt, which does not really command that high of a price. But I will, this is one of those brands, Arc'teryx, that I will buy absolutely anything and everything in the brand. I would probably purchase a pair of socks to resell. But I did keep that in mind when pricing this. So I listed it around 30. If this had been a jacket, I would have listed it for around 100. It's also a size small, which is not my most popular size in men's clothing. I sell a lot of large and extra large and extra extra large, that kind of thing. I've had this for probably 3 to 5 months now. And so yeah, when I received a $15 offer, I did counter that to 25, and that was countered back to 22, which I went ahead and took. My earnings were $17.60, and my profit was around $16.60. It's super lightweight. So yeah, keep an eye out for this brand. Huge bolo. And with that, this ship with me video is finished. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know I was a little hyper today, but honestly I had a blast. This was really fun. I always love bringing you guys along when I'm shipping. It makes it go by so much faster, and I actually have a lot of fun. I'm just basically talking to myself, but I know you guys are there in spirit. So yeah, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please feel free to leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, y'all.